All right. I think everything's set up. How's it going, everyone? I hope you're all doing well. Mic is on. Not muted. There's values coming in. Great. Don't want to make a mistake like last time. But yeah, it's great to see everyone. Foamed, Sil, SDA. How you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're all having a great weekend or early Monday morning, depending on where you are. But it's great to see you for Chapter 3 of King's Quest 2015, Once Upon a Climb. Hey there, Mario. How you doing? It's great to see you as well. All right, I'm just making a note here. Chapter 3, that's where we're starting. Okay, so what happened last time? Well, Chapter 2 was a huge change from what I was expecting in Chapter 1. There were some pretty, sorry, I'm using the microphone. Just want to move that. There were some pretty intense moments in the game. I also thought that the game's flaws came pretty apparent in that chapter, just to its whole rigidity of choice making and the inability for the game to be even a little flexible with the mechanics. But on the positive, we did see more interaction between Gwendolyn and Graham, and we were starting to see Gwendolyn coming to her own as who she could potentially become in King's Quest lore. But that doesn't take away from the fact that Chapter 2 was a flawed experience. I definitely do think, unless something even goes even worse, that in terms of this series, Chapter 2 is probably the weakest one out of all of them. But it's now Chapter 3. It's a start of a new journey for Graham. We're about to find out now that he's much older. I am assuming that this is going to be between the events of King's Quest 2, where he meets Vanilla. Oh my goodness. Valanice. Well, I can't pronounce her name right. I know her name, I just couldn't find the way to pronounce it. But yeah. So I think it's going to be regarding that. That's my theory. But who knows? The game still can change things up. But I'm looking forward to it. Let's get started. Let's get right to it. Oh, I did not change the title card for Chapter 3. Oh, one moment. I'll fix that right now. I forgot to change that. This is still on Chapter 2. That's not good. That is a bit too big. Whoopsie doodle. A good thing I totally did this before I started the stream. There I go. There's a Chapter 3 tile. And, the background, I guess. And we can see the tower in the back. And I'm looking forward to it. Right, so oh yeah, that's totally wrong. Rather change all that. I really forgot to do this, huh? Man, you think you have everything taken into account, and then you forget one little piece of information. There we go. That looks a lot better. All right. I could change this, but I mean, I should. It looks weird. It looks weird if I don't do it. Man, what a misstep on my part. There we go. That's a lot better. See, nothing happened. It never happened. There we go. And there we go. Everything's great. So let's get started. Let's load it up. Let's go indeed, Mario. Let's go. Apologies for the late start. I was supposed to start at 5, but things always have a way of getting in the way. Let's start that timer. Yes, I'm quite the expert. Best way to introduce a game by playing the original theme. That's great. Well, it's from 5, right? But still, it's awesome. Alright. Oh, I guess it's showing on the camera. For some reason, my hand started hurting, so I think it's a tendon issue, so I've had to bandage my hand. But since I'm playing on a controller, it shouldn't be a problem. But in case anyone saw that, that's why my hand is bandaged up. Must be an inflammation of one of my tendons. Alright. Where are we? Ew, what's wrong with the controller? Excuse me? That shouldn't be happening. I think the mouse is acting up there. Huh. Interesting. Alright, let's change the save slot back to 1. That's where we tried, I tried, fiddling around with it, but it looks like the only way for me to really do anything is to start from, I guess, beginning. But here we go. Once upon a climb. Let us begin. Chapter 3.
I began my knighthood in Daventry with nothing to my name except a feather in my cap, a cape on my back, and an appetite for adventures. Questing led me to recover King Edward's magic mirror, and he rewarded me with his throne.
And 2 other things. How could you forgotten the shield and the unlimited money? Come on. Graham, how did you forget that? You missed all of Chapter 2. Yes. As frustrating as the time I had with Chapter 2, I was able to beat it in one sitting. So I think I think they put all their real effort into Chapter 1, because that's like a 10+ hour campaign. That was a really meaty campaign. It was like 8 hours. 8 or 9 hours. It was a fairly long campaign. But that one was more I should say it was all relegated within one area. There was not a lot of exploring to do. So it made it for an easier time, even though the intended compared to what the actual result was is very different. I really screwed up that chapter. A lot of mistakes were made. And they weren't even they were just like, the game requires you to somehow be aware of all the changes you need to do on that first day and take into account of the right things you should be doing in a specific order. And it's not easy. It was really hard to try and figure that out, especially when you're like halfway through the game and then realize, hey, I should be doing things actually a certain way, and then it's too late to make those changes because you've already missed a lot of the game. I missed a lot of potential people you could have saved. I mean, oh, whatever. You nailed it. Well, I do regret some of the decisions I made, but I felt like the game gave me no choice but to make those decisions. But anyways, let's get started. Oh, there we are. Daventry. Or it's a rock. Why? What do we have in our inventory? Nothing. But we can interact with this. There's 3 rocks. Why? Is this chapter 3? This is chapter 3, right? Okay. It feels such like an abrupt beginning out of nowhere that I wasn't sure.
I inherited a flawed but charming kingdom, and I worked tirelessly to restore the land to its former glory.
Alright, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. It's a transition. He first had the adventurer's cap, and Oh, that's cool. Can we go back? Oh, that is so cool. When he first started. And you could, if you notice the rocks, there's probably going to be something with them. Now, is this chapter 2? With him with the crown. And you can see those rocks have been replaced with some sort of shrubbery which is growing.
That trellis looks better over there.
Huh.
Over there, really.
Oh, great.
Or here. Hey, I'm flexible. That trellis looks better over there. Over there, really.
Can I not take it back to the way it was before?
Or here. Hey, I'm flexible.
No. It's between those two places now? Huh. The death counter is on a per chapter basis. Yes. I record at the end of every chapter. Or, I guess because they're considered their own little game in a way. So I record every death and hint. And I post it on the channel feed on Twitter. But for chapter 2, I didn't. I forgot to do that. So I have recorded the stats from that run. So for chapter 2, I died 3 times and I had to use 4 hints. It took me about 5 hours. 5 hours, 10 minutes to complete it. But yeah, I had to use a lot of hints. The first chapter, I didn't use any hints. But the second chapter, I had to use a whole ton of hints. The counter, however, is from chapter 1. It seemed I forgot to make that change in chapter 2, and I thought, you know what, I'll just keep it, just to see what the total game time is.
That trellis looks better over there.
Well, but we got our first little puzzle. Do I... What's the importance of doing that?
Over there, really.
Maybe I should put it there because it's growing a bit faster, so that if I wanted... Is it just me or did it grow faster?
Or here. Hey, I'm flexible.
That was in my head, wasn't it? Yeah. Is it just me? This tree grow as soon as I placed the trellis over there. So it's up to Graham's knees.
That trellis looks better over there.
Oh wait, now I moved it over here. What the? How does this work?
Over there, really.
So if I move it, if I stand on this end and move
Or
it,
here.
will it work?
Hey, I'm flexible.
Yes, okay, so I have to stand on the side I want to move it to. Okay. That makes sense. So we'll move it here.
That trellis looks better over there.
And back to my original query. If I were to... Up to my knees.
Over there, really.
Yeah, I'm not insane. That thing grew. Huh. That's not part of it.
Or here. Hey, I'm flexible.
Yeah, you can see the attach. Okay. Here it actually grows.
That trellis looks better.
I think I'll
over
move it there. Yeah. It's definitely instantly growing. Okay, we're gonna that's the decision I'm making. What do we have now?
In a few short years, I had grown into the king I'd always wanted to be. And while I was proud of the Daventry I had shaped, something still felt like it was missing.
King's Quest 2. Oh, look, the brambles are in the way. Oh, look at Graham, though. He's all muscular now. A little weird the game wants me to do puzzles like this. This is interesting. But
Over there, really.
we will try out for each section to see what happens. Can we get an item somehow? Cedric!
Wait, no! There is absolutely no way that could be right. There's no way that could have happened. I was too invested in that owl. I must have missed a detail in the story.
Well, I can tell you now, some people would probably be very happy at seeing that. Goodbye, Cedric. Which is kind of funny, because Cedric... You don't actually see him.
I'm flexible.
You always assume he's always been with the other guy, the other wizard, the friendly wizard. But now he's not. He's apparently born in Daventry? Whoa.
Something's still missing in this bird brain equation. I'll try again.
I'll try it again. Clever. Those other owls didn't even try it. Yeah, there's some lazy owls. Oh, maybe I have to go all the way back to the beginning.
I forgot one small detail. I began my knighthood in Daventry with nothing to my name except a feather in my cap, a cape on my back, an appetite for adventures, and a small shovel in my pocket.
I like how he revised his history on that.
Buried in the soil was a tiny, spiniferous thorn seed.
Okay.
No treasure there. That spot of soil already had something growing in it. A tiny acorn had been planted in the dirt.
So I'm gonna have to figure out where to plant this, saving Cedric, and also how do I get across?
That looked like a great spot for a spiniferous thornweed plant to thrive.
I guess.
I planted that miniature acorn in the ground, a way to commemorate new beginnings.
Maybe I don't need the thorn seed there.
That trellis looks better over there. Over there, really.
I don't know if a trellis will help a tree grow, but we'll see. Interesting. We'll see. Okay. So I planted a thorn seed. Now what happens? There we go. But can't that climb?
You really like watching that baby bird suffer, don't you? It's all a big hoot to you. Does your mother know? Or should I talon you?
Well, what am I supposed to do? I got him in the tree. Huh. Already at the beginning, I'm facing a conundrum. So I assume...
Or here. Hey, I'm flexible. That trellis looks better over there.
But it'll grow, but then I'll be stuck. Well, you got through.
It's not a matter of when the badger will strike again, but rather who.
Alright, so it doesn't even grow here. Interesting. So I guess the tree is growing. So if I were to plant the tree here... No, he'd still fall out. He wouldn't land on the rock.
Over there, really.
Alright. So we'll plant the seed here then. Whoops. There's nothing there.
Nada.
Okay. Now the thorn seed should grow because it's no longer under the cover of that shadow. There we go.
The family of chirping owls brought a smile to my face, but anguish to my heart. My kingdom was thriving, but I was alone. Who was I building this Daventry for?
All right. So we set the. So we've set the time. The space-time continuum on the right course. Cedric, or the owl, we believe. I mean, it's a given it's Cedric. But much to the chagrin of some people that have watched this series playthrough, I have saved Cedric when he is a babe, and he will soon help us in King's Quest V. Can we take this? Alright, but we saved it. Alright. That was a nice little nod to a character in the past.
The loneliness of the road that night was only offset by the company of my hungry, rumbling tummy. I headed back to the castle for a bite to eat.
What good is all this food with no one to share it with? Oh, how rude of me. Here you go.
Sire, Daventry Decree 74311.
I know. No animals are allowed at the table. Did the Hobblepots ever respond to my invitation for dinner?
No response. I haven't seen them in a while, actually. Sorry.
You're right. Perhaps the guards would accept an invite for dinner.
Oh, Graham, we'd love to.
We'd love to, but...
Yeah, Decree 911 to the 23rd power.
Afraid so, sire.
As you were. Oh, before I forget, Larry, you know I restored the budget for your own personal steed, right?
Oh, right. My own personal steed. Thank you.
Well, I suppose I could use the surplus on masking the odor of number 2. No, I mean Royal Guard number 2. He smells like syrup.
It's intolerable, really. It's gotten so bad my helmet fogs up.
You'll get used to it.
You're absolutely right. We should create a dinner guest out of all this extra food. Why didn't I think of that?
Great. Graham's a little crazy now. Now we're creating dinner guests out of our things. Let's check the magic mirror.
Such big muscles. Can't believe you had trouble finding a girlfriend.
I worked on those muscles for myself, Gwendolyn. Thank you very much.
Such big muscle.
Does that translate into him being a better fighter? Triumph. Ah. Let's take a look at the photos. Bramble. Amira. Hobblepot.
You're absolutely right. We should create a dinner guest out of all this extra food. Why didn't I think of that?
Because it's insanity.
What good is all this food with no one to share it with?
This is really what we're doing? No? You don't like peas? I guess you're not giving peas a chance. Yeah, I did that. Yeah.
More peas, sire? Apologies. I'm allergic to the lavender.
Triumph's old.
There we go. Thank you for that, good guardsman. We shall procure some peas. Maybe I should just keep giving Triumph food. Hey there, old-fashioned one. How you doing? It's good to see you. Don't mind me. I'm just feeding Triumph. Thank you, guardsman. We'll just wait. Hey, good to hear, good to hear. I'm glad he could join us for clearly Graham having a slight mental breakdown. Because you can see Graham is now much older and much more muscular, as it were. But these seem to take this chapter seems to take place during the events of King's Quest II, where Graham is feeling a bit lonely. It looks like. All right, let's.
Round peg, square hole. You're not fooling me. That didn't fit there.
You're absolutely right. We
Creating a dinner guest out of all this extra food. I don't know why. I don't think I can take any other food from here.
Someone had placed a second throne next to mine as a hint. I bet it was Royal Guard number 2. He was growing old and anxious for Graham kids.
Really? You're using your own name in puns now?
You're right. That pun was chairless.
That's a good one. Okay. Let's head out and see if... Can we pet Triumph?
Huh? Triumph's old.
No. No, we cannot.
Well, would you care to join me for dinner?
Dinner sounds lovely, but I'm only allowed to leave my post in times of distress. Or if that plate of peas needs to be replenished. Oh, I think they went too strong on the lavender again. I can smell the spices from here.
That didn't fit there. Round peg, square hole.
Can you fan some of this lavender smell away from my nostrils? Achoo! Please.
You're not fooling me. Now's not the time for that. That didn't fit there.
Okay, can we leave? No? We cannot leave? Huh. Alright.
That's a good start. What else can we add to her?
Oh god,
You're
Graham.
right, she does need a cape.
A purple cape.
What about a hat? What should we use for the face?
Graham. Oh, I see.
You're right, she does need
Hey
a
there,
cape.
Yarrow.
A
Hey, it's
purple
good to
cape.
see you.
What about a hat? What should we use for the
Oops, I keep doing
You're-
that by accident. There's the hat.
You're right, she does need a cape.
A purple cape.
What should we...
Okay. That's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Soon you get a tasty treat. There we go. Alright, so he's eating it.
Please.
Yes, more peas. But I need you to move so I can acquire that. There we go. Thank you. There's the cape.
What should we use for the face?
Okay.
Now's not the time for that.
We don't need to use the meat as a
That
face?
didn't fit there. You're not fooling me. That's not where that goes.
Okay, use a portrait of Amaya.
Ah, perfect. What should we name her? No, that's my sister's name. You know that. I'm thinking something that ends in a soft consonant.
It was at that exact moment when the magical mirror called
No
out to me.
Hobblepot. Also, what are you doing with Amayo's portrait? That's a little weird.
Showed me a magical reflection of a tower far away in the kingdom of Koliba. It told me that the princess I would marry was trapped at the very top, waiting for me to rescue her.
Valenice.
Wasting no time, I grabbed a beautiful ring from the royal treasury and headed off to save my future wife. Ha! Looks like my nursemaids are here. Can you excuse me for half an hour?
You got it, Grandpa.
This game? Please don't make me play it again.
Gwendolyn, it's your move.
Oh. What's taking them so long?
I'm honestly not sure. He's probably just distracting the nursemaids with his jokes.
For 4 hours?
Would that really surprise you?
No, I guess not.
So, are you excited for Grandmother's birthday?
I haven't even picked out her present yet.
Mother helped me pick out mine. I'm told it's the perfect gift.
All right, children. Your grandpa is now ready for you. Gwendolyn, he asked to see you first.
The seed
Can we
has
go
been
together?
planted.
Best not to overwhelm him all at once. Besides, I need Gart's help with the daily decrees.
Is it alright if we finish this after lunch?
Go ahead. Wouldn't want to keep him from his favorite.
Well, he knows. At least Gart knows.
Your grandfather doesn't have favorites, Gart. He loves each of you in his own special way. Now tidy up and meet me in the throne room. I've got 3 trays of appetizers with your name on them.
This is Gart's origin story. This is how he became a
Own
villain.
Special way. Doesn't matter. Not with Addendum 48677 in the books.
Origin story. Foreshadowing?
Ah, bother.
Maybe. Gart, don't become a villain, Gart. He will become a villain.
Come on. There's got to be another one in there. Just one more. One last quest. Another notch in my feather. A voyage to Neptune's kingdom. Or a journey through the infinite desert.
Not the
Please,
desert.
Mirror. One final adventure.
Grandpa,
Ah, just the person I wanted to see.
are you doing alright?
I am now.
Did they find you the right medicine?
Your company is better than any medicine in those vials. Yeah. Now, come, sit. This time, you picked the story. Something with a dragon, perhaps.
Actually, could you tell me more about Grandma? Everyone knows she's a great queen, and she's nice and regal and wonderful. But none of that's helping me pick out her birthday present. I want to get her something really special.
Of course. I suppose there's no better place to start than at the beginning, when my travels led me to the Enchanted Isles.
Here we go.
Grandpa, Mom used to tell me this story before bed. Hasn't everyone in Daventry heard this?
You
climbed that tower, rescued Princess Valenice, fell in love, and lived happily ever after.
Well, fairy tales have a bad habit of simplifying matters of the heart. They weave tales that love just happens easily and with no effort required. The real story is far more exciting than what you've been led to believe.
I think the portraits were a way to assign Sydney, but no one showed up. Yeah, I know. It's just that the fact that he did it and he could pick one of the characters to put as a female companion is kind of sad. It's really sad. And also a little crazy. King's Quest goes all the Game of Thrones. Yeah, Gart, I think, he's been dealt a bad hand in terms of his relationship with his grandfather, which is a shame. I mean, but it's understandable. Still. I can't wait for the inevitable betrayal from Gart. I'll feign mock surprise. Also, this definitely is not. I don't think this is like, yes, there's a tower in King's Quest 2, but that was in a different land. If everyone remembers, you had to go through the doors, which would then take you to that special area, which was all CGA, like magenta colored. So I don't know. I don't think it's the same area. I think in this storyline, it's within that area that I was traveling in King's Quest 2. Which is a bit unusual that they didn't introduce the concept of the doors, but we'll see. We'll see. But I'm interested. The music is very nice. Very epic and uplifting. Oh, there's a little rabbit. You see the tower off into the distance. You might even recognize the melody from King's Quest 6. Oh, is this girl on the tower? I think, yeah. Oh, now the jingle, yeah, you're right. It's like doing these fast transitions, but it's requiring me to make the movements. So it's really funny. Okay, here we are at the tower. So I do wonder, who is Gart's father and who is Gwendolyn's? I mean, who are they? I assume, I'm going to just assume that Gwendolyn is Rosella's daughter. And Gart is Alexander's son. But I don't know yet. The only thing we have is the little silver flower that's embedded on Gart's, like the pendant. But I'm trying to remember if that's like something from Alexander's thing or from Rosella. It might be from Alexander. Yeah, they haven't revealed it yet. I mean, who knows? I don't know if they will. Here we go. Are we already at the tower, base of the tower? Interesting. We can't seem to go around the tower. Let's try the other side. Nope. Alright. Do I have anything on inventory? Okay, I have their portraits for some bizarre reason. Yes. It's like the logic cliffs in a way. Sort of. Look at Graham now, all muscular and... Uh-oh. Wow. Alright, let's focus up. Oh, it's splitting.
I hadn't even met my love.
I hit the wrong thing. I was supposed to go to the left.
Falling for
First death. God ding dong bats. I'm supposed to go...
true love.
Wait, what?
Never die.
Alright, that's going to be 2 deaths, but let me just... Ah, I see. Interesting. What?
Huh?
What?
Fate brought me to that tower to find my true love. But which one was she? I played with a magic mirror to show me a sign.
What? What? Why did they change it like this? Why did they now make it 2 people? Oh. Might as well update the death counter. Can I even do that without screwing that up? Great. Dang it. Why did they make that kind of change? I'm not a fan of that. Don't revise. It's good to, like, okay. It's always nice to, like, expand on basic, not basic, but, like, the foundations of other games and stuff when you're doing, I guess, a look back into the past. But to suddenly introduce a second person to choose is just why? Were they so unable to come up with a different plot point that they had to do it like this? This is so weird. What does it matter? What? You know what's gonna be funny? What if there's a third girl? So one was the bird, the other was the squirrel. I'm trying to go based on my memory of the description of Valanice from King's Quest II when you saw her for the first time. And, like, none of them fit the bill. I have no comment on the third girl. But by saying that, there is a third girl. You acknowledge that there is a third girl by saying no comment. Oh, no. Eh. Girl in the tower.
Princess, will you marry me?
No.
Damn.
Don't you believe in love at first sight?
I don't. Well, I do, but not like this. You don't even know me. I don't even know you. You didn't even ask my dad. Please stand up. You're making it worse.
Yes. Well, my apologies.
So you went to the other one? Graham! Graham.
My one true love.
Well, I might have said yes, but I loathe second place.
So that's, no?
Yes. I mean, yes, that's a no.
Well, no bother. We shall now proceed with the rescue mission as planned. Princesses, if you would be so kind as to toss down your long, luxurious golden locks of hair?
You're joking, right? No one's had that hairstyle for decades. Centuries, really.
Please tell me buried inside that ornate cape is a real escape plan. Like a trained eagle, or flying berries.
Or an adventuring rope?
Adventuring rope?
Yes, Graham. Rope. Oh, for God's sakes. Hey there, YGY. How you doing? You don't like either? I mean... I don't know
You're
why.
a bit of a ropeless romantic now, aren't you?
Well, looks like you're stuck here with us. An intro might be in order.
Achievement
My name
unlocked.
is...
Earthquake?
Not quite.
Achievement unlocked. Girls in the Tower. Clever game. Clever wordplay there, game. Hey there, Milk Sniffer. Always bring rope. This guy would fail as a D&D player. Achievement unlocked. Ropeless dingbat. Who doesn't bring rope?
Steady that shelf!
Oh, good catch.
Over there, if you would.
Seriously?
Lovely. Right there, to your left.
The thing will break.
Thanks. Good looking out.
I felt like the magic mirror was playing games with my heart. Was it watching every move I made? Did it already know who my queen was? I needed to relax. I needed to be myself. I needed to help clean up the mess I made.
Oh no. It's the Hotel California.
What was this dark magic? An invisible wall guarded the outside world from me. If I wanted to impress the princesses, I would need to find another way to get that vase.
Interesting.
The vase sat just outside the boundaries of a spell keeping me inside the tower.
Which
You know-
princess did you talk to first?
Tis beyond my reach. Hey there, Cosmic. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Which princess did I talk to first? Neither, because I just took this book.
The sparkly purple book had a winged Pegasus on its cover. Perhaps one of the princesses would know where it went. The take-home version of the Battle of Wits. Huh. I didn't see a spot for board games.
Guess you gotta make a spot. Princesses love vases.
An unfinished masterpiece.
It's an avocado.
No idea where this belongs.
Alright. We're just stealing everything. I mean... we can't put it on top of this mural. Or canvas. Or whatever it's called. Etch-a-sketch. I forgot the name of it. Of course you are. It's an adventure game. I mean... Can we walk up?
Hey, were you invited up there?
Whoops.
It was cold at the top of that tower.
Okay, I think we've... well, let's keep exploring.
All I knew how to make was chocolate chip pancakes, and I didn't see any chocolate chips.
So make some pancakes. Two princesses in the tower, neither of whom seem to be Valenice. Interesting. Why the sudden change?
Advanced crosswords, riddles, and puzzles. The whole book was solved already. I wonder who it belonged to. This puzzle box busted in the fall and could use some fixing.
Is this really what I'm supposed to be doing this whole game? Alright, let's talk to her first.
Hey there. Sorry about earlier. Things got a little... weird.
It's all right. We all go a little awkward sometimes.
I'm Graham, by the way. As in King Graham of Daventry. As in King Graham the... compassionate.
Compassionate. Lovely. Pleasure to meet you, Graham. I'm known as Niece.
As in, Princess Niece of Western Kalima.
Is niece short for something?
It is, but only my family calls me by my full name.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Okay then. So, I should also apologize for forgetting my adventuring rope. I guess nothing was planned in my proposal.
Yes, the adventuring rope. Sorry, I was just joking. Rope wouldn't help us.
It wouldn't?
If there was a way to escape, we would have done it by now. I've tried Pegasus summoning, beanstalk repelling, wishing on magic stars, you name it. V even constructed a hang glider out of sheets and hangers once. Nope. We're all bound to this tower by some outdated wizard spell. You know, one that needs some nonsensical ideal of love to break it.
I see.
I knew from reading Courting Queens to Hold Court the importance of a good first impression. I would have to choose my next words carefully.
Oh no.
So...
Do you come here often? Where are you originally from? She just said Colmia. How do you think this is going so far? What did you study in school?
What did you study in school?
I didn't. My parents had too many kids to send off to a fancy school, so I followed my own inspiration. Piano, painting, snoot breeding, and that was just on Monday. And you? Did you attend a traditional school?
I went to night school up north and majored in all things adventure, and minored in creative costuming. Another question, if you'd humor me.
You looked like you didn't want to pick any of those. Well, I mean, as soon as I saw them, I knew they weren't Valinese. And also the fact that there were two of them, which was very bizarre. I guess they want to expand on it and stuff, but you know, it would have been nice if they had revisited some of the King's Quest II stuff, like the witch, the grandmother, the wolf, Little Red Riding Hood, dealing with the chair, like the bridge, the limited number of uses, Poseidon's territory with giving the trident back. Those little things would have been nice. Oh, you look like you didn't want to pick any of those. The titles. Yeah, the titles were also lame. Yeah, do you come here often? What's your favorite jelly bean? So we got, what's your favorite jelly bean? Or do you worship the shining stars or the corn grass? I don't even know what that means. Eastern or Western Colmia politics? What's your family like? Let's go with the, what's your family like?
What's your family like?
Huge, loud, very loving, and very rowdy. I'm the middle of 15 kids. Some start a family band. We started an orchestra. What's your family like? Do you know all of them?
My sisters and I are animal people. We've got 2 pet jinxes, a circus of weevils, werehogs, and a miniature chimera.
Was it difficult growing up poor? Yep, that's definitely a question you should choose. Tell me about your best friend. Why are you still single? What are your ex-suitors like? Oh boy. Tell me about your best friend? Sure. It's probably her. Was it difficult growing up poor? She's a princess. Oh god, I'm wanting to do King's Quest, now I'm playing the dating game.
Who would you say is your best friend?
V. Forever and always. We make a good team, and we're always coming up with the craziest of ideas. Well, I come up with the crazy ideas. She just kind of looks at me funny and stares at me blankly. Do you have a best friend?
Oh, well, I have Triumph. He's a great pal, but not much of a talker. Then there's the townspeople, and they're great, but I guess we're not like best friends.
Yeah, Chaka.
The knights, but they're sort of forced to like me. I guess it's an open position?
That was a nice distraction. Thank you. Perhaps we can continue later, but we really should get back to straightening up.
Alright, let's give her the painting.
I'll finish it someday. Until then, It goes over there.
You mean the place I tried putting it on the first time and it didn't work? I mean, okay. Let's try this. See, now it's selectable.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. What else would be yours? It's probably the magical world.
The hidden magical world. Each page brings me more joy than the last. Can you put that over there?
Okay.
Very nice.
Couple of bongos. Ah, hex, it goes on the bookshelf. Zounds!
Bongos. Perhaps they go with the kitchenware.
I know, I got bongos. Let's go talk to... I don't know what her name is.
Hello. I thought perhaps we could have a do-over.
A rematch? All right. Well, we could start with your name.
My name? Of course. I'm King Graham of Daventry. King Graham the...
So, should I be lying? Should I be changing my names up? Should I, just to fit their personality traits? So instead of brave, should it be wise or compassionate? Wouldn't that be like... Wouldn't these two talk to each other and be like, hey, he said he's compassionate. Oh, no, he's wise. Wait, what? Consistency might be better. Could be. Or the thing is, she seems to be someone who's really smart and highly intelligent, so maybe I should play to that strength and say, oh, I'm also wise. I want to see this crash and burn. Well, you can see chapter 2. That was a pretty good example of something crashing and burning. Ah, damn it.
Wise.
The Wise. Nice to meet you, Graham.
See,
I'm
knew
V,
it.
as in Princess V of Eastern Kalima.
So, do you come here often? To this tower?
Well, it's an embarrassing story, but I'm not one to lie. An old woman bet me I couldn't climb to the top of this tower and beat the record. I'm never one to back down from a challenge.
Did you beat the record?
Of course I did. Crushed it. But now I'm trapped up here. I do hope Dad is not too worried. And that he remembers to change the Leviathan's water.
Leviathan?
So what about you? What brings you here?
Magic Mirror sent me to meet my wife. Or, I was also trying to beat that record. Tell the truth. Guys and gals, shouldn't I play to being wise? Ah, fine.
Magic Mirror told me I would meet the love of my life up here.
Well, that's awkward. But I appreciate your honesty.
Ooh, do you?
Now we really should get back to cleaning. We don't have much more time.
Do you have any ideas on how to grab that vase?
I'm sure a clever fellow like you can figure it out.
Oh, I'm certain I can. Alright.
My dad and I used to play this game for hours. It goes on that shelf.
It's technically not a shelf, but whatever.
Appreciate it.
Okay, and what about this?
I read that at least 3 times a year. Could you put it back over there?
Okay. You like her? Yeah. She's starting to grow on me.
Appreciate it.
Now a pair of nunchucks have fallen to the ground.
Some sort of nunchuck made of bone. At least it was a self-sustainable business model.
You think living in a mobile tower to be smart about locking things down with what superglue stockpiles? You know, maybe they didn't have to put things on the shelves. Maybe they should put them on the ground. I don't know. And then place like the heaviest objects that are hardest to move, blocking the entryway, or the actual outlook, so that when things slide, they don't fall down, or they don't fall over the edge. I mean, they can't fall. I mean, they can. They can pass through the shield. Maybe the tower doesn't move that often. Still, I mean, or they could, maybe they want it. Maybe it gives them a change of pace, a change in their life. Be like, hey, we're stuck in this tower for the rest of our lives. We might as well just have things change up. Line up a bunch of trunks. Alright, so what do we have now? We have bongos and bone chucks. They're called bone chucks. She seems to be the one with bone chucks.
Those are V's.
Oh.
She never lets me touch them. She'll know where to put them.
What about the bongos?
My bongos! Oh, V says these are nothing but treble. Can you put them back over there?
That was a weird camera change.
Thank you.
Ooh, an acorn.
What can I say? As an only child, I was in constant need to keep myself entertained.
Inside there.
Appreciate it.
Oh, I wonder if if you give the acorn, you give it to, he'll maybe get the vase for you, or you can use that to get the vase, and it'll improve the relationship with either one. Kind of digging the other one. Kind of digging the other princess, to be honest. V. All right, V. Let's try the long spear. Gotcha.
Wow, not too shabby. Excellent work, Graham.
Yeah.
It's Hagatha! You better hurry.
Agatha from... Ah!
Oh, I can't stand that soggy woman. I won't even speak to her.
V, that's not very nice.
Might not be nice, but it's true.
You've never been one to give the time of day to people you don't like.
Seriously, she looks like a melted marshmallow.
Oh, wow.
Everything tip-top up here? Ah, how are my delicate little flowers?
We're splendid, Hagatha. Thank you.
Looks like you lovelies missed a spot.
Uh-oh.
House of Thieves, my lord.
What was that?
Nothing.
That's right, dearie. A good princess should keep her thoughts on the inside.
A cape!
Just like we practiced.
A cape! No! I think I'm dead.
Oh. Out of place?
Aftershock?
Oh, sweetie, we'll need to continue working on your awkward bungling.
I've been working on my sleep giggles too.
Perfect. Perfect. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, that smell. From over there. Yes, yes.
You can't move now.
What do we have here?
Agatha, would you like to?
Don't interrupt. It's rude.
Whatever you say, slimy cucumber.
Gotcha.
Oh, hell.
Oh, joy! Looks like another princess has joined our party.
Princess?
Long, flowing gown, pale skin with rose-colored cheeks, an elaborate headdress, and wait. Oh, the scent of lavender. I recognize a princess when I see one. Welcome to my tower. I'd invite you to dinner, but you don't really have a choice. Oh, Agatha. Good one.
Delighted to make your acquaintance. Option B. Are you eating a turnip? Or is that your nose? Oh, man. Should we... Oh, boy. I should. You highlighted the message. Do it, coward. I'm not a coward. I'm playing the odds. I'm trying to be smart. I've had 2 disasters so far in this playthrough. It's not
I just have to ask. Is that your nose, or are you eating a turnip?
Oh, well, what a funny little princess. Humor does not suit us ladies. It would do you well to remember that. Now come, it's time to eat.
Hum's face.
Hush!
What was that? What's everyone feel like for dinner?
I'll take savory.
Sweet, please.
After dinner, Agatha excused herself and told us to get our beauty rest like all good princesses should. The sun was setting, but none of us were sleepy. V suggested we play a game to pass the time. Niece picked out Moral Quarrel, a casual social game. V preferred something more competitive, but begrudgingly went along with it.
All right. The first step is we answer all the cards in front of us. We must answer honestly, or the game won't work.
Oh, crap.
A magical genie offers you one of 2 very specific wishes. A, you can live 1 life that lasts 1,000 years. Or B, you can live 10 lives that last 100 years. Which do you choose?
How does this affect the
Come
game?
on with it. This is the easy part.
How does this affect the game? You can live 1 life that lasts 1,000 years. That
Do
might
you still
be like...
need more time? Good thing we went with such a simple game.
I can't believe... I mean, I think option A would be preferential for V.
There's no strategy to this part. Just be honest.
And with like more variety, and option B would probably go to the other princess. I forgot her name already.
Come on with it. This is the easy
Hey,
part.
fine. Good lord.
You are a royal guard on the lookout for an evil sorcerer that has been terrorizing villagers. When you finally apprehend this sorcerer, you discover he is Charles, your childhood best friend. Do you A, tell Charles to leave town and never return, or B, throw your friend in the castle dungeon?
Do you still need more time? Good thing we went with such a simple game.
Like, man, I gotta pause this. Just because I can't hear that. Would I throw them in the dungeon or would I tell them to leave? But there's always going to be a prospect of them always coming back. Also, if I were trying to pursue V, wouldn't that make sense for her to prefer me throwing them in the dungeon? Where's option C? Send him to the guillotine on the evil cards. Why do you think V throws people in the dungeon? Why? It seems that V would be less forgiving, perhaps. She seems more... What's the way to say it? I guess she seems more, conservative. Yeah, let's just pick.
There's no strategy to this part, just be honest.
A.
Would you rather A, have a pet dragon, or B, be a dragon?
I'd want to be a dragon with a pet dragon. Is that weird?
No, Gwendolyn, it's not. Well, yes. Slavery, Gwendolyn, that's wrong.
Come on with it. This is the easy part.
Would I have a pet dragon or be a dragon?
Would you rather
B.
A, have a tail that never stops loudly tapping against the ground, or B, have noodles for hands? Well, that wouldn't allow you to pick up anything.
Dragons have tails, so tail.
That's a fair point. Rational, yeah. She'd be more rational. V tends
Do you
to...
still need more time?
No! God, please.
With such a simple game.
Alright. Have the tail that never stops loudly tapping against the ground, or have noodles for hands. We'll pick option answer A.
Would you rather A, constantly reek of syrup and not smell it, or B, constantly smell reeking syrup?
I actually like the smell of syrup.
Now, are we talking about maple syrup? What's wrong with maple syrup? What the hell is wrong with what's wrong with these people? Syrup is amazing. Reeking constantly. You know what? Yeah. Let's go with B.
Come on with it. This is the easy part.
Oh my god. Kit. Do you know what happened last stream? Do you know how many times your name was spoken last stream? We're going, where's Kit? If Kit were here, he would be able to get us out of this situation. Where's Kit? Kit's nowhere to be found. Oh, Kit. We really needed you when it mattered the most, and you weren't there. Oh, man. You had other things. No, I mean, we actually that did actually happen. I was actually going, where's Kit when you need him? Kit's full of good ideas. I don't know what to do. I'm lost. These are all bad choices I'm making. And well, I mean, I guess it worked out in the end, but still felt kind of lame. It was just more of a joke. Do you want the truth or to make you laugh? I mean, if you don't want to share it, don't share it. As long as it's... I fell deep down the Twitch Sings rabbit hole and was singing until 3 a.m. Hey, at least you found something that you loved. While you were singing, I was crying. But it's good to see you. I hope you're doing good. Isn't that just karaoke? I think I've seen that, right? It's just karaoke, right? It's karaoke.
Do you still need more time? Good thing we went.
So
with
do I
such a
want to
simple
smell
game.
of syrup and not smell it, or constantly smell of it?
There's no strategy to this part. Just
Hey.
First, we mix up our hands. At the start of our turn, we choose which player we want to try to pair with. We'll then ask the question from the card at the top of our decks. If both asker and askee answer the same way, they both place the card on one of the 3 spaces between them. Once there are 3 cards between the 2 players, they both win the game. If there's not a match between players, the card must be discarded. If a player runs out of cards before matching 3, they lose. Graham, are you getting all this?
Oh, Mirror, which one is it? Is it V? Is it Niece? Do they like me? Do I like them? What does my breath smell like? Oh, lavender. And, ew, eggs. We're inside. Should I take my hat off? What if they don't like capes? That's silly. Everyone loves capes. What if they're allergic to Triumph? Please tell me this is my inside voice.
What are you thinking about?
Oh, nothing. Just in my relaxed box.
Ready to begin? Graham, you start.
A magical genie offers you one of 2 very specific wishes. A, you can live 1 life that lasts 1,000 years. Or B, you can live 10 lives that last 100
I'm
years.
gonna pick A.
Which do you choose?
Oh, we have to guess which one would have picked the answer we picked, I think. Yeah, at least you had a good time. That's what's important, Kit. You don't have to be live. People leave duet parts for you to complete. Oh. Is this a separate game or a sub game of the game? This is a game within chapter 3. It's weird. You tried for V every time, didn't you? Not really, but I just want to see what happens. Because in the end, I don't know. It's weird, because we know we end up with Valenice. What's the point of going for V when you know you're not going to end up with... When you know Graham is going to end up with Valenice in the end?
Let's see here. A.
I agree. I would spend the long life becoming a master at the skills I have.
Graham.
There we go.
A rich merchant inadvertently drops 1 shiny gold coin on the ground. You see a poor, hungry orphan pick it up. Do you A, convince the orphan to be honest and return the coin, or B, turn your head the other way and let the orphan keep the coin?
A seems like a V answer. B seems like... maybe 1 leads us to Valenice. I find that this game gives you the impression that your choices matter, but after chapter 2, it became clear that it doesn't matter. Sorry, let me... If A is the merchant so happy he gives the orphan more, we don't know that. We don't know. They're just questions. V Valenice, Niece Valenice, doesn't matter. See, that's the thing. I could be either. They could all end up being Valenice in the end. It's like a real card game.
A. I figured their honesty would be rewarded with more than just 1 shiny gold coin.
Nice. I chose A too. The orphan learned a valuable lesson and would probably be rewarded for their honesty too.
Graham? You have been hunting for your starving family all day and only managed to catch a small goose. On your way back home, a hungry beggar offers you magic beans in return for the goose. The beggar tells you that the beanstalk sprouted from his beans will lead you to a chest that produces unlimited food. He would go after it himself, but his legs are too tired and old. Do you A, kindly reject the offer and bring your starving family their dinner? Or B, let the beggar eat the goose and plant the beans in your yard.
I would assume picking B would mean you give the beggar the goose, and clearly it's probably not true, but at least you have beans to eat after like a day or two. I don't know how it works in a fantasy world. I mean, realistically, we're looking at probably a month of growing or half a month. By then they'll starve. She gets too way inflictive about the simple things. She's all over the place. Whereas A seems more like V's choice. Kindly reject the offer and bring your starving family their dinner.
A, I wouldn't give up a bird in my hand for a wild goose chase.
Sorry, B. Magic beans!
Yes, I know.
You are a royal guard on the lookout for an evil sorcerer that has been terrorizing villagers. When you finally apprehend this sorcerer, you discover he is Charles, your childhood best friend. Do you A, tell Charles to leave town and never return, or B, throw your friend in the castle dungeon?
I wonder if I should have played the game to try and appeal to everyone, but I don't think that's possible. Because the first two options went with V. And I think the one...
I pick B.
Yeah.
Well, I disagree. Charles should be banished for the crimes he committed. But I couldn't imprison a friend.
Niece? It says, you are the kingdom's wizard doctor. In the middle of the night, an honorable knight and despicable thief arrive at your door. The thief's injuries are much more severe than the knight's. Do you A, heal the knight first, or B, heal the thief first?
Should have picked the thief.
I picked A.
Oh.
The honorable knight served our kingdom well, and he deserves to be healed.
I picked B. I would honor my medical oath to serve those in need first.
V. Oh, this is pretty on the nose. A man you've never met, but is known as a friendly king, sends for your hand in marriage. Do you A, accept his invitation, trusting his reputation, or B, seek love
Oh,
on
she
your
picked
own?
B.
Is there any other answer than B?
Of course. I chose the same.
I didn't even know you could do
Would you
that.
rather A, have a pet dragon, or B, be a dragon?
This is clearly a V thing. No, she would want to be a B. Oh, shoot. She would want to be... The dragon would be power, but she would like to fly. And the freedom of it. But she would also like the cute dragon. She would... Yes.
A. Definitely
Damn!
Actually, I'd rather be a dragon. I've faced quite enough pet dragons already.
Graham, you're poor, and a thief pickpockets your only coin, forcing you to go hungry for the night. A few days later, you see the same thief get robbed of his dinner by two bandits. You chase after the bandits and get back the stolen food. Do you A, return the food to the thief, or B, keep the food, teaching the thief a lesson?
B seems like a... See, I kind of also misread some of the... Not misread, but I misinterpreted what that portion of when you're picking between the two. I misunderstood it. I misunderstood that the answer I was picking was... Like, the choice I was making was... So if it was like option B, I assumed, oh, that's a V answer. But I also forgot that I had to take into what I answered originally into account. I kept forgetting to do that. So that's why I kind of goofed up there. So keeping the food, teaching the thief a lesson would seem to be a V answer. Or return the food to the thief. Let's try B.
I'd eat the food. You said I was poor and hungry, right? That thief will be fine for one night without dinner. Hopefully he won't steal again.
Same here.
Yeah.
Vi and I won the game. Good thing. She seemed like she didn't like to lose. Neat was satisfied with her pick of the game. When the sun went down, the air turned frigid.
Okay.
We decided it was too cold to play another game and headed to bed. The walls of the tower were pretty thin, and embarrassing as it is to admit, that night I overheard the princesses talking about me.
So, what do you think of King Graham the Wise?
Funny.
Uh-oh.
He told me he was King Graham the Compassionate.
I knew he was bluffing.
This seemed like the perfect time to explore the tower. I was interested in getting to know my new home better.
Strike one! Good call, Graham. Let's just leave and not listen to their... Like, uh-oh.
Shame. It looked like the loot cracked in the tumble and was in need of a repair.
Can I fix it? No. No, unfortunately, there is no central heating.
All I knew how to make was chocolate chip pancakes, and I did.
We've already heard that one. What else is there? What's that?
It was cold at the top of that tower. I wasn't ready for bed yet. There was still more to explore.
And not as much as you think.
This puzzle box busted in the fall and could use some fixing.
Doppelganger, thank you for the follow. Thank you for that. And thanks for watching the stream. It's good to see you. So I can't interact with any of these items. Like, I can interact with them by looking at them, but I can't manipulate them.
Shame.
How about here? Aha. Whoa.
Once upon a time, a beautiful princess locked herself away in a tower and patiently waited for a charming prince to come rescue her.
Oh, I do miss her.
The months turned to years, and no prince ever came to whisk her off to a happy ending. Years of appearance-changing potions eventually took their toll and backfired, turning the princess into a soggy hag with a floppy tail.
But the potion could be reversed, right? She could lose the tail and her skin would change back to normal.
I'm afraid not, Gwendolyn. Agatha took it too far. There was no coming back.
Agatha was pretty good looking.
The witch grew bitter and mad. She began kidnapping princesses in order to increase her chances of being rescued.
Ah, you can manipulate this.
That seemed to be missing a piece.
I see. Missing a piece, eh?
The enchanted canvas painted a younger portrait of whatever stood in front of it.
Huh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Agatha was a hag. Oh, it's missing one of the hands. Okay, okay.
That seemed to be missing a piece.
That's what it meant. I initially thought it was missing something over here. Okay, and I just thought they were all set to the 12 o'clock position. Alright, let's keep moving. Oops, my bad. We don't have to take anything. There doesn't seem to be anything here I can take, so we'll just go to this door.
Agatha never left the tower, so she would send the princesses on her errands. They would fetch this ingredient or that trinket. She used a special enchantment to poof them out of the tower, and after some time, poof them back in.
Huh.
Why didn't they ever tell anyone they were trapped up there?
If they did, the spell would instantly pull them back in.
Magic is so arbitrary.
Los Charcistra.
I would hold off on flashing that ring again.
Not gonna make that mistake twice.
It's not even an inventory item.
It was cold.
Alright, did anything new change here? In terms of items? Anything on the, I guess, balcony? No. What's that? Oh, whatever it is, I can't get to it. I thought it was another set of doors. Yes, the castle's walking. A big change from I was gonna say Castlevania. From King's Quest 2.
How's it going?
My favorite puzzle box is broken. I'm not sure how to fix it yet.
Want me to try to fix it?
I'll get it.
Hey there. What's shaking?
I cracked my lute and I don't have the right tool to fix it.
Want me to try to fix it?
Do you have the tool I need?
Nope.
Then I'll take care of it.
I was stuck. I needed advice. Too bad I couldn't just dart over to the town square. Or could I?
Oh, very convenient. Like Howl's Moving Castle, pretty much. I should really rewatch that. It feels like I watched it and I promptly forgot everything. Can I walk up here now or no?
Don't go up there.
No. Can't, Ooh. What do we have here? A chest looks like it was something I can manipulate, but no. It is not.
This sorcery was very finicky. It would teleport you away from the tower, but only for a limited time. And you needed something from the place you wanted to go to.
Okay. Howl's Moving Castle isn't nearly as memorable as most of the other Studio Ghibli movies. I would say yes. A movie like Nausicaa has a huge impact. Princess Mononoke and Grave of the Fireflies. Grave of the Fireflies. I can never watch that movie again. After I saw it the first time, I never want to see it again. Alright, so I guess we can try... Let's see. She could probably fix. If we place it here, maybe it can teleport us there. So maybe we can get the part to fix the loot from Amaya. There we go. We're back at Daventry. Why am I walking so slowly?
Ah, the old tournament board. Don't know why I need this, but that's never stopped me before. Ah, the old tournament board.
So we have a picture of Manny now. There's a tree.
The tree had grown. The branches had filled out. It was looking good.
Alright, let's go see Amaya.
I knocked, but no answer. To be honest, my relationship with Amaya had suffered since I starved her in the goblin prison.
So then it makes sense the only person I can go to is the potion seller. I mean, I didn't let her die. Let them die, but they might not be too happy to see me.
Graham, good to see ya.
Oh, it's been a while.
Hey, Wenty! Bramble! Where's Taylor?
Oh, he's at home. Probably cutting up our curtains again.
Why, when I was that boy's age, I would roll dough for hours every day after school in me ma's shop. But not my boy. He doesn't have the stomach for hard work.
Or the stomach for sweets. Can you imagine an 8-year-old not liking sweets? Oh, it's not like frosting's an acquired taste.
Ah, well, he's just on a different path, I guess.
Oh, I just hope the path of his shears doesn't cross with me duvet cover ever again.
Come on, little boo. Mr. Fancy Cakes looked fabulous in that velvet floral tuxedo.
Oh, at least he stitches from the heart. Now, Graham, what can we do you for?
So, I actually don't have much time, and no possible way to explain why, so I'll just come right out and ask. I need advice. I may have met someone. Or someone's. How do I know if she is the one?
Well, it's like I always say. Compassion comes from...
the heart. All you need is pie. I know. I mean, I dough. Look, these bakery puns are becoming stale, and honestly, the yeast of my worries. I need to rise to the occasion. It's all or muffin.
Excuse me. I've got something in my rye.
All right, you two. You're baking me crazy. Now, Graham, if you don't mind, can I answer your question with a question?
Proceed.
Now, it might sound cliché, but just like our spiniferous thornweed pie, real love isn't about the outside. It's what's baked in the gooey center that counts. Have you discussed
And hugs.
What?
Lots of hugs.
Wenty, don't you hug everything?
What? No,
You're hugging yourself right now.
I am not.
Sorry. We've been working on that. He's only supposed to hug things that give him joy.
But Bramble, everything gives me joy.
Wenty, we've been over this. I don't think that vagrant skunk brought you joy.
It did. I have a problem. Hug?
Oh, later, Sugarbum. Graham still needs our advice.
Well, if you had to pick your top 2 core values, what would you say you were looking for in a companion?
I would say...
Those jokes are why other countries should go to war with you. I missed some of the chat. Grave of the Fireflies ruined me. It did. It was a tough movie to watch, and that ending was... oof. It was rough. Alright. What are my 2 options? What do I want?
Affection. I buffed up these arms for snuggling. And hugs. Oh, and also...
I think, wit.
Wit. The gooey centers of these biceps is a strong mind. Oh, the spell. It's kicking in. It's going to pull me back.
Spell? Oh, what have you gotten yourself into?
I'll have to explain later. Oh, I could also use a recipe. You got one I could borrow?
Oh, of course. Sweet or savory?
Huh.
Val was savory, right? Yeah.
Savory.
Let's see here. I have sassafras, bacon, creme, bread, custard, curry melon, carrot, cheese, and sage curd pie.
I only need one recipe.
That was one.
Oh, here, sweetheart. This beginner's recipe should be a bit simpler to make.
Thank you.
All right, you have 10 seconds. Go.
Oh, I am glad we got to catch up. But I didn't get to thank him for the popover. Do you think he would turn up again soon? The next time we see him, we should...
And you're done.
All right.
Oh, hug.
Hug.
I'm glad I didn't make them starve. One-time use, eh? Oh, we can't do it again. Okay. V like savory? Yeah. It's just... I don't know if I should be playing towards focusing on one person. Or should I... Or should I try mixing and matching to create as much chaos? Because it feels like none of the choices matter in the end. That's the impression I'm getting. From Chapter 2, which was... a roller coaster of emotions I felt on that playthrough. Huh?
No way.
I told you no detail would be overlooked.
Excuse me?
Underneath Manny's mask was the face of a goblin.
Nice twist.
Yeah, what a twist. I didn't... Wow. I don't think it's about the choice so much a story, but about giving you the illusion of choice that at least have to do... If they don't at least have it do something, even if it doesn't affect the ending, it's easy to mess it up and make the game less fun. I don't know. I just wished it was more... If they wanted to introduce those concepts, they should have done a better job of creating that sort of management system where you had to make sure people were alive and stuff. And there was just far too little information in the first day, or the first... when you're starting off, to make decisions on how to manage your food and the quests and the items you need to progress. It just felt like there was just way too little information that made you go down the path you might not necessarily have wanted to take. Furthermore, with the stupid save system, which I'm not a fan of, locking you into choices, or you inadvertently make a choice and it just goes to the next day by accident, without any warning, that also annoys me. And I think that also created some issues for me, more so than anything else. I don't mind having the fact that people can potentially die, but I do mind the fact that it wasn't done well. It's actually pretty poorly done in that chapter. That's entirely fair. I didn't get to see everything you did. I mean, the first day was just me trying to figure out what to do, and I think things would have been better if, like, on that initial time you got a piece of meat, that, oh, maybe I shouldn't give it to the rat. But at the same time, I'm like, wait, isn't it required? Are the trolls gonna force me to feed the rat? Are they gonna penalize me for not feeding the rat? I don't know. So I just gave it that first day. If I had known, no, don't give it, use it for something else, Elmira probably would be alive. Would have lived. Or not starved. Chapter 2 was not well done. If they had done a better job of just if they want to introduce those concepts of food management and, like, and also, you know what, Mr. Fancy Cakes, you pick one or the other, and having one of them get knocked out is, like, just, it feels weak. I didn't like that either. King's Quest VI did a really great job. I mean, yeah, we lucked into that best ending, but the fact that it had multiple endings was awesome. And the fact that it gives you an opportunity to, hey, this is what happens if you somehow do everything right. This is what's going to happen. And it goes back to that save system. The save system really helped because it allowed me to rethink or reconsider decisions that I made and be like, maybe I didn't like that option. Maybe I'll go back. But at the same time, I can understand why. But don't introduce those concepts with such an archaic save system. It's really dumb. And it makes people dislike it. Like SDA said, it's a really unliked chapter. I know I'm rambling, and I apologize, but Chapter 2 left a big impression on me. Alright, but I got this recipe. Where do I cook this? Do I give this to her?
Now's not the time for that.
Yeah.
All I knew how to make was chocolate chip pancakes, and I did.
All right, savory. Here we go.
Huh. It's like a magic. Is that magical? You just put the recipe in? No ingredients, no nothing? Can I still go back? Nothing to take. So in this, is Hagatha still? I mean, she somehow got out, I assume. But by then she kind of went crazy and started forcing princesses to become prisoners as well. Can we go back? No. Alright, let's just give the pie. How many chapters are there? Just 2 more, chapter 4 and 5. And then there's an epilogue.
I whipped this up special for you.
Savory, my favorite. Thank you. That was sweet. Oh, that was so sweet. I fixed the puzzle box if you want to try it out.
I would love to.
Crap.
Here, you take side one.
I hate puzzles. Crap! I should have fixed that stupid loot. So what's the goal? Let's see. Mess around with this, I guess. Is this a co-op game? What is this? Puzzles everywhere.
Good move. Almost there.
Okay, it is a co-op game.
Good move. We got it!
I thought it was a PvP situation.
Could you play me a melody to help me sleep?
How about something with a bow and some strings?
Who said violins? Doesn't solve anything.
I was slightly disappointed there was no mention of me that night.
Grandpa, boys aren't the only things the girls talk about.
Puzzle
That
versus
was
puzzle.
so long ago.
Oh, someone's at the door. Just a moment. Be there in a jiffy.
Agatha, it's been forever. You're
Is that-
looking- Agatha, so nice to see you.
Morden, your
Morden,
English is
wait,
coming
Morden?
along superbly.
Who's Morgan?
Well, thanks for noticing.
Care to join me for a spot of tea?
Now, Agatha, I know better than to set foot inside this tower, but I do appreciate the invitation.
You never know. You might like it better in here. The view is quite nice, and if it ever rains, we move.
I grew up in a cave, so I'm fine with a small, cold room with a view of rubble.
Speaking of small and cold, please tell him to be careful with this.
The message will be received.
I'm serious, Morden. I've spent my life coated in a thin layer of cosmolotion. It's a potion. It's not a panacea.
Duly noted. Oh, I almost forgot. He wanted to return this book he borrowed. Said he doesn't need it anymore.
Ah, yes. How to Tame Your Dragon. And how is Hornswoggle doing?
Hungry as always.
Good to know my feeding enchantment is holding up. Good day, Morden. It's always a pleasure.
The pleasure has been mine. Fare thee well, Agatha.
One night, Agatha invited us all to her pretty princess ball. I was nervous and
Is that
excited.
Billy D. Williams?
Tonight we shall have our pretty princess ball. It will be everything we've always dreamed of.
Oh god. It's a quick time event. Oh, here we go.
Nope.
Damn it! It went to the keyboard! Is that down? Yeah. I think it's getting faster. Faster.
What's your step, Princess Graham? Not graceful.
It's like deviating from... What? Why is it giving me multiple options? Oh, here we go.
Not graceful. That's not a princess move.
I didn't see a prompt!
It's turn, turn, twist. Not twist, turn, turn.
Oh, that was her. Excuse me? Oh! Just realized. Wearing the wrong glasses. Showing an annoying reflection in the screen, so I gotta... There we go. Okay.
That was quite fun, actually.
Thanks to you.
Damn.
Oh, what a glorious evening. Oh, thank you, ladies, for a wonderful ball. I wish it would never...
There was probably something I should have done there, but I didn't have... Whatever.
Perhaps it shouldn't.
It was at that moment Hagatha realized she had everything she wanted inside the tower. Her happy ending was right in front of her. She would freeze time to keep that moment forever.
I wonder if I could make a large enough batch of frost tonic.
You and Graham are so sweet.
Oh, shh, hush up.
That night, my nervous anxiety turned to happy butterflies. I went to bed with a smile on my face.
A jingle, girl in the tower there.
I had won some favor with Hagatha, and she sent me on a special mission.
Princess Graham, the time has come. I have a very special mission for you. This magic won't last long, but I need you to bring me back the keys of harmony. Your spell will teleport you back here once you picked it up. I need to make sure I can trust you.
You know, Grandpa, I think you told me this part. Are you sure you're not getting the stories mixed up again?
Sadly, this is not a senior moment, I'm afraid. Huh. Someone fancied himself quite the storyteller. Huh.
I wonder whose place this could be.
Those potions smell pungent and acidic, but... oddly familiar.
Yes. I think we know who this is, whose place this is.
Teaching English as a second language. Huh. The book collection had grown over the years. The sorcery of old looked like a new edition. What a comfortable bed.
That helmet sounds familiar.
As it should.
I thought that was a poop.
What a comfortable...
Oh, just like old times. Okay. Explored that.
This was not the day I would face Hornswoggle. I let the beast sleep soundly.
Okay.
Those potions...
I thought I was interacting with the barrel, not the bed again. Hell yeah, reusing assets. That's one way to look at it, yeah.
You're slouching again. Try to stand up straighter.
And then I hid again.
Bring it over here. It'll take all night to prepare.
Oh. We didn't know his name.
Must we go through with this? After gazing upon Hagatha's face, I question the validity of that elixir.
Hagatha's enchantments are stunted by the towers she locked them away in. Out here, with a little air, this sorcery can reach its full potential. We'll have to let this sit overnight. For now, we sleep.
I want to voice my concerns again, brother.
You, of all people, should know what it's like to wear a mask all your life. A scarf that obscures your vision. A helmet that hides your face. This body has taken my mind as far as it can go. Now, good night. Please snuff the torch.
Our parents were wrong to hide you from the world, but at least they didn't forget about you. No, instead they fed you, they read to you, they raised you as their own. I was a whipping boy for 16 years. For what? A stupid goblin prank?
Watch your tongue, brother. You're beginning to sound like a human. A silly goblin took you in from the cold. A dull goblin taught you to read, and a stupid goblin gave you a second chance at life.
Please forgive me. I misspoke.
Am I wrong to believe that the mind is what should matter? Is my trust in brains over brawn misplaced? I've dedicated my life to prove that, given the right resources, our species is capable of higher thought, and that even a silly little goblin can lead this kingdom. That's the change I want to inspire. That's the progress Daventry needs.
You're right as always. And the Cosmolotion is the only way around your banishment from King Graham.
King Graham? King Graham was a fluke. We'd already be at the castle toasting to our divine intellect if it wasn't for that bumbling, red-nosed, feathered half-wit. Did I ever tell you he asked what my availability for sleepovers was? More.
Hey, I am not a fluke.
Egads.
Did you really just say that?
He
Well,
did.
don't just stand there. Grab him.
Stay right there. Don't move. Gwendolyn and I are working on your surprise.
I won't peek. I can't wait to see what it is. Oh, Gwendolyn, your lunch is ready, and your cousin is waiting.
Thanks, Grandma.
Love, have you been taking all your medicines?
I'm not sure what good they're doing. I'm still stuck in this bed.
Yes, you are. You're still here.
You know what I meant. It's just that I'm going stir-crazy in here, and I don't even want to think about all the addendums that still need approvals.
Everything is taken care of. But You need to rest before you feel better.
I'll rest after your birthday. I still have to prep your special batch of chocolate chip pancakes.
Oh, you have baked those pancakes for my birthday for as long as I can remember. And I've truly savored each and every bite, dear. But maybe this is the year to teach the children your recipe. And you just enjoy eating breakfast with me.
Nothing is going to stop me from baking those pancakes. Not even this broken arm.
Well, you won't get any further argument from me. Now, can you please take your medicines? They'll make you feel better on your next inspiring adventure.
All right, fine. I'll take them. And I love you. You have always.
Caring soul, thoughtful soul. Thoughtful must be V.
You always seem to know what I'm thinking before I do.
I love you too, dear. That was sweet.
Agatha sent us out to gather the ingredients she needed to make a large batch of freeze tonic. Of course, we didn't know that's what it was for, so we did what we were told, just like good princesses.
Princess Graham, I think you've earned the privilege of a trip outside the tower. Yes, you and Princess Niece will go. I'll bring me back the golden acorn, and don't dilly-dally. This magic will only work for a limited time.
Okay. Hey there, Tyro. How you doing? The first chapter of this game was incredible. The others were okay. Well, I like the first chapter. Not a fan of the second one. I'm okay with the third one so far. We'll see, though, how it pans out.
Where are
And
we?
you're right. Christopher Lloyd has a great voice.
Looks to me like the middle of the Avalon Forest.
Huh. Why does that name seem so familiar?
I've seen postcards. My older sister's camped here once.
Well, let's go find that acorn. Well, not acorn, but an acorn. Which way should we head?
Are we having an adventure? Are we going to solve riddles of a sphinx? Is there going to be a labyrinth with a minotaur? Will there be hijinks, and will they involve bridles and snakes? Can we get matching feathers? Please?
Yes to everything. Although you really should work on that. Now, which way?
West. I'm sure of it. West always sounds like an adventure.
Oh, crap.
Are we having fun yet?
I can finally say it's just like the Princess Bride.
Ow! I'm fine.
Am I controlling her? What's going on here? Uh-oh.
You got it! Ouch! Right this way! Ouch! This is my elation face!
Oh. Oh.
Milady!
I did manage to watch it. I did.
I do love that you cleared all those thorns.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no!
Wait! Don't shoot! It feels threatened! Graham, don't!
I have to.
Hold your fire!
This wolf is going to make a mincemeat pie out of us.
But it's so cute! Wait! Please don't shoot!
Sorry, I missed so much of the chat. I apologize. And that tense moment. Obviously, we're not going to shoot. No, we should shoot. Right? I don't know. Been shooting so many animals. I don't know. The company went under while they were making this game. Oh, the Odd Gentleman went out of business? I mean, their website is still there. I looked on Wikipedia for them, and it didn't say that they went under, as far as I could tell. Maybe I missed that bit. But yeah, they haven't made anything since the King's Quest series of games came out. And I think the last part came out in 2016. As for watching it, yeah, I watched Princess Bride just before, and I actually finished it maybe 2 or 3 hours before I started chapter 2. So a lot of things were fresh in my mind. Christopher Lloyd is great. Just reminds me we'll never get a Toonstruck sequel either. I still gotta play it. I wishlisted it on GOG. I'll pick it up later. Doesn't The Princess Bride have a grandfather telling a story too? Yes, it has Fred Savage and Peter Falk as the kid and the grandfather respectively. It was a good part. I like the scene. I was mentioning earlier that in the last stream that I spent most of the time looking and seeing what was around his room because like had so many cool stuff from the 80s. So I was like really fixated on what he had in his room. Murder, but murder. Murder. Can we scare it?
Kitty. Good, Kitty. Calm down.
Niece, that's not a good idea.
Uh-huh. I thought so. There you go. That should feel better.
Look, I'm a dog person. I'm not going to shoot that.
Good thing I didn't shoot.
I'm very glad you didn't.
Shall we continue our adventure?
Most certainly. Now, how are we going to get across this?
We could make a slingshot out of a rubber tree plant and launch ourselves across.
No. Too obvious.
Too bad Avalon doesn't have a bridge troll guild.
Wait, right here. I got it.
Can't move. It's not a dog, it's a kitty.
A log? How's this going to get us across?
Well, it's just a start. I figured we could have some fun. And now it's your turn.
My turn?
Yes. Go into the woods and grab an object, but just one. When you return, add it to our creative project. Then I'll go again. Oh, maybe we could whittle a zipline or carve a giant slide.
All right, my turn. What a wonderful friend.
Excuse me? Say no to wolves. It's a piece of bread. Is that a picture of a rabbit? I can't even make that out. Being tied up? Oh, there's a sock. I'm definitely a cat person. I stand by that woman needs an education. We got a candle, we got a cup. Well, actually we don't have a cup. We got a lantern, we got candles. We have... I don't know what that is. What's annoying is that the way the game seems to be structured is that you can't, like, your character won't pick up an item and look at it and say, do you want to make sure you want this item? It feels like, like from what I've played, like in the previous chapters, it's one item and that's it. You pick it, you're done. So I could take the wheel, I guess. But I'll take the sock. What's the goal? To get across. So I don't think it matters. We'll just take the sock for nostalgia reasons.
I choose you.
See what I mean? There's no option. There's no like, hey, I wonder.
Have you found your object yet? I'm hoping to work pine cones in.
I mean, I should have taken the wheel. Aerodynamic.
Just what it needed.
It needs to be
My turn.
it needs to be aerodynamic.
Not quite right yet.
All right, my turn.
The background music is really nice too. It's a little riff on this one of the songs you hear in previous King's Quest games past. It's really nice. I don't know if it's the main theme, but I will take this bread.
This is the correct answer, obviously.
There we go. It's got a wheel.
Oh, apologies.
Oh. Well, let's keep playing. My turn.
All right, my turn.
There's no more bread now. All right, but we do.
That one.
Okay, I guess we can stick that at the bottom to keep the.
Have you found your object
Oops.
yet?
There we go.
Just what it needed. My turn. Not quite right yet. Let's give it a go.
Always seek adventure!
Were we friends? We sure were falling hard.
So what?
How are we going to get across
Oh
this?
my god! From the
Make
beginning.
a slingshot out of a rubber tree plant and launch ourselves across.
No. Too obvious.
Too bad Avalon doesn't
All
have
right,
a
so I
bridge
gotta
troll
first get
built.
the little
Wait,
sticks
right here.
and
I
then
got
put the
it.
wheels. Can I skip this?
All right, my turn.
I'll
I
take the first stick.
choose you.
Always pick sock. Yeah, I'm gonna add to this. I'm gonna add to the death counter once I get across. But right now, I want to see if this actually works. Otherwise, there's not much point.
Just what it needs. My turn.
What are you gonna pick?
All right,
Okay.
my turn. This is the correct answer, obviously.
Have you found your... Just what it needed. My turn. What do you think about that?
Okay.
All right, my turn. That one.
What will be the fourth wheel then? One of the wheels is broken.
Just what it needed. My turn.
Okay, I wonder if she'll pick the right item for that wheel.
Not quite right yet. Let's
All right.
give it a go.
Oh boy.
Always seek adventure!
Apparently,
friends?
no. It's not
Now,
that.
how are we going to get across this?
We could. All right.
That's two deaths. The hell is this?
I choose you.
It's friggin' Rose.
Have you found... My turn.
All right, my turn.
I like that it crashed into the flaming pile. Yeah, where'd all the flames come from? Hey there, Hannah. Good to see you. Yep, got through the chapter 2 in one sitting last stream. And now it's chapter 3.
This is the correct answer, obviously.
My turn!
All right. That one.
Just what it my turn! Let's give it a go.
Oh, that's a third death.
Always seek adventure!
Death
Were we
3.
friends?
Now, how are we going to...
All right.
This is so dumb.
I choose you.
Let's try one of these instead.
Just what it needed. My turn!
What? Is it for the wind? What's that for?
Not quite right yet.
All right, my turn.
It just highlights the need for a manual save and load. It does. I can understand why they did it, but this is frustrating. I mean, how many... What am I at? Death 2 now? 3? I lost count. Or, why do I have such a bad memory? 3. We're up to 3. 3 deaths. I can't even pick...
This is the correct answer, obviously.
My turn!
All right, my turn. That one.
My turn! Let's give it a go.
Were we friends?
Now, how...
You know what? Maybe. Hang on. That's not going to work right now. Okay. All right. I see it now. Oh, the game. That's 4 deaths, but I see it now.
My turn!
All right. This is the correct answer, obviously.
My turn!
All right. Huh, this should do the trick. That one.
Just what it needed. My turn!
Okay. We fixed it.
What do you think about that?
I think we made it.
Let's give it a go.
Always seek adventure!
It's working! It's working!
Why is it in flames? Again. All right, let's update that death counter. Should be 6 now.
Is
Meat.
that a randomly placed raw steak in the middle of the woods?
No.
Niece, don't!
If it's not nailed down, we grab it!
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. I'm working on that.
It's all right. It did look tasty.
Oh my goodness.
Princess
Nightmare.
Madeline? Of Avalon?
Thank you for that. 2 months in a row. Thank you, Nightmare. It's
Right,
good to see you.
it's Queen Madeline of Avalon now. Forgive me. Yes, I'm buff now. We get it. Could you get us down, please?
Thanks for that.
So, what brings you back to Avalon? Oh, sounds delicate. Oh, sorry. This is Niece. She's my...
Adventure partner.
Yes, adventure partner. Madeline approves.
I caught that. I have heard some of his stories. Yes, the jig he played for the leprechauns. And the mushroom that made him shrink. What? He didn't break a pregnant lady out of jail?
But no one loves my stories more than me, but we really should get going. Queen Madeline of Avalon, do you know where we could find the golden acorn? Well, I can't say why exactly.
You'll escort us. Wonderful. That's so true. He does always do that.
Whatever, I ain't picking you. Oh my God, Hannah. You missed it. You missed it, Hannah. I recommend you go back and watch the first part of this playthrough to get your answer. Yes, he is quite buff.
What does that mean?
Perhaps you should try this. Splendid! Nice work! Splendid!
Are you kidding me? Damn it. All right, I'm gonna have to write this down. I just want to test something out here. Okay. Was it 3 times? It was 3 times. One set. Fourth time? Wait. Maybe I did it wrong this whole time. It just keeps doing the same thing. Oh. Wait, what? Oh. Sorry, I just need to fix this. Da, 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 da. Oh. 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 1, 1, 3. 4. Is that right? Oh my god, it's like I can't get the unique. Okay, great. Every time I press the 3rd string, it seems to reset things, so I'm worried about pressing that. Okay, so it is part of this one. Hate this. I don't know if 3 is right or if it's no. Can I do this with the keyboard? No, I was actually right.
This mission is critical. A job for only the
That's
finest
good.
of
GG, all.
Princess I. Let's see here.
Can I pause this? Yeah. So, what was throwing me off the entire time with that puzzle was the third string. The third string, either, especially at the beginning, it felt like it was resetting the entire sequence at times. When, like, it felt like it was starting, it kept thinking that it was starting at the beginning. So when I thought, oh, I was making, like, music, like, a pattern. No, it was just, it kept resetting to the beginning. That's why initially I kept going 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, and it just kept repeating over and over again. And I was like, wait, this doesn't make sense. So I guess the right pattern is 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 1, 4, then 3, 4, 2, I think was the right last one. But that was it wasn't as, I don't know, I think it got, well, one thing, I think it was more manageable with the mouse, just because cycling the analog stick was slower than using the mouse, obviously, so it made things much easier in that regard. But also, I thought it was slightly more manageable than King's Quest VII. That was fun. But yeah, we got through it. Let's see the next part.
Who should I pick? Who should I pick? How about Princess Graham and Princess V?
Okay.
You must return to me with a magical hourglass before sundown, before the magic wears off.
Here we go. Hey, potion seller.
Chester? Muriel?
Graham? Graham! Oh, I almost didn't recognize you with all those bumps on your arms.
Were you bitten by mosquitoes, boy? And if so, could you point me in their direction?
Chester! So, what brings you to Tanalore?
I suppose I could ask you the same thing.
Oh, honey, we retired. Sold our shop to another crafty fella.
Oh, no.
But his crafts are of the lowest tier. Folk art.
Well, I'll always have a soft spot for that big-bellied fool.
Him!
Without him, we wouldn't be soaking up all this sun. Oh, I just love it here. It's so
King's Quest
quiet
VII.
and peaceful.
Oh, don't you forget all-you-can-drink sardine smoothies and Frog Dog Fridays.
Chester, come on now. You wouldn't want to give this young lady the wrong impression. Us Hubblepuds are known for thinking with our heads and not with our bellies.
Last. Aren't you going to introduce us?
Oh, apologies. How rude of me. This is V. V, meet Muriel and Chester. My good friends and wisest advisors.
Pleased to meet you.
And Graham is one of our favorite pupils.
That he is.
Oh, dearie, the stories I could share. He once outwitted a guard with a gourd. Oh, and then there was the time he solved a bridge troll dispute with a pair of socks. Did you know his best friend is a gerbil?
A gerbil? Really?
He has a name. It's Triumph.
Most intriguing. Well, I would love to hear more sometime, and it's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
What is she doing?
Oh, she's reading your fortune.
Shush it! I'm judging. Good hair, strong fingernails, perfectly textured elbows. Earlobes could use some work.
Thanks for that.
She looks smart, Muriel.
Graham, I think she's a keeper. Oh, you two will be very happy together.
That's pretty forward.
Muriel, times have changed. You can't just go around assuming.
Just how about are you questioning my judging face?
Sorry, Muriel. It was the sardine smoothie talking.
Well, if it's not romance, why else would you be in beautiful Tanalore?
It's a long story, and I'm not...
Wait a minute! Are my eyes seen straight? That isn't Hagatha's tower parked way out in the ocean, is it? Oh, you're not in cahoots with...
Well, unfortunately, I'm not at liberty to say...
Oh, she's always undercutting our prices.
And her magic actually works.
I see you out there! You melty witch!
Psst, psst. Graham, do you think you could get Agatha to sign my copy of her greatest hits?
Chester!
Tell her to make it out to her #1 fan.
Are you serious right now?
But Muriel, it's a bestseller.
Oh, she's such a lizard. And not like the last dragon you faced, Graham. Which you... Wait, what did you do with that dragon again? Oh, the memory has faded.
What did I do? Did I shoot in the eye? I thought a Chaka shot on the eye. I stabbed in the eye. No. I outsmarted it. I didn't stab it. If anything, it was the arrow. Although if she's referring to stabbing with the arrow... I can't remember if it was me that shot the arrow or was a Chaka that blinded it. I felt like it was a Chaka. Oh, in a way, I technically did outsmart it.
I outsmarted it.
That's right. You used your mind over your biceps.
Please, just watch your back in that tower, Graham. Your biceps have grown, but keep your mind strong, too.
Oh, Muriel, it's
Biceps.
getting to be that time.
And what time is that?
You know, time for a SNACK.
Oh, all right, Chester. Let's get you home. I think we have some leftover rat tails in the fridge.
I am so glad you are my person.
Please, both of you, come back and visit us anytime.
It was amazing running into you.
Oh, the pleasure was all ours. Goodbye, and good luck.
Always look on the smart side of life.
I knew I liked her.
The bright side of life, the smart look of life. I approve.
The Tanalore shore really is beautiful.
You outsmarted by shooting in the eye. I don't even remember doing that.
I'm not sure I see it.
Huh? What are you saying?
Whale? Oh, careful. I think you've stepped in a pit of quicksand.
Oh, have I? Really? Let me guess. You want me to take a moment to let that sink in?
No, really, it's up to your ankles now.
I understand. You want to set me up for a pun war, but we've got work to do.
All right, don't move. I'll be right back.
Huh? Help! Help!
I'm stuck?
Don't worry, I won't desert you.
Oh.
It's almost like you know exactly what I'm thinking.
All right.
One sec.
Grab that. Use that. Oh my goodness. Stay degraded bot. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Wow, thank you for that. Did the emote not work? What not? Excuse me? That should have worked. Sorry. Apologies. Yeah, that should have worked. Huh. But thank you for that. Much appreciated, Stay Degraded. And, yeah, it should have worked. I don't know, on my end, it's not showing the emote, but when I tried it on my end, it worked. Huh. Interesting. It's actually a really good emote there, too. The meh. All right. Doesn't need to be an exclamation point, does it? No, that's like a command. No, it fits. Everything you wrote fits what I wrote. Just copy and paste that, just in case. Oh yeah, it does work. What? That's lame. Can you try it again? Maybe just because it didn't register it, now that it kind of says it just you earned a new badge on my end just now. So try it again, see if it works. Maybe now it's updated itself. Because, you know, that suck. I always assumed that it was automatic or was instantaneous. But, yeah. The badge is there. I mean, but the thing is, I didn't get a notification that he's earned that badge until just now. So maybe now that that prompt has occurred, maybe now if he tries it, he'll get the emote properly. All right. I can use, yes.
You're not
got it.
That's not where that goes.
I meant to use this.
Hold still, you're making it worse.
All right, so put the umbrella.
Really could use an adventuring rope.
Put that. Put that.
Really could use an adventuring rope.
All right, now that I have it.
One sec.
Yes, I knew it. I knew it. That's why I wrote it down. Hagatha's book. Her closed clock is on the cover and set to 5:40. I wrote 5:35 because I wasn't sure when I saw it the first time, but we definitely need to keep an eye on that. I think that's the...
Hold still, you're making it worse.
Oh, this is in real time, isn't it?
Oh, if that's the type of logic you think will help, you're dreaming.
Very clever.
You're welcome. I got you out of the last one. It's your time to shine.
Did you try impressing her with your mind or your strength?
Mind. We're definitely going with mind.
This might be a little tricky.
So, a whole bunch of emotes were unlocked for people? How does that work? Sorry, I just noticed it now. 25 emotes were shared. Wow. That is amazing. I didn't even know that was a thing. How does that work? What is that for? Huh. Stream with Pride. Oh, it's for Pride Month. Oh, okay, okay. I didn't know what it was for. Oh, okay, okay. Oops.
God, thinking.
Okay. From June 16th to July 15th, earn emotes for yourself and fellow community members and help Twitch donate to charity by celebrating Pride with cheers, subscriptions, subscription
Down.
gifts.
There's nothing there.
Alright, he got hit by a rock. It's goblins. It's always goblins.
No.
Come on, let's keep going.
The goblins are relaxing.
You have a bow?
Don't all princesses?
I'll take this one.
I got the next one. I never miss. I got the one on the right. Bet I can shoot more than you.
Bet you can't.
Whoever shoots the most wins.
Deal.
You get the one on top.
I mean, she likes to win, right?
I'll take this one.
I got the one on the left. You get the one on top.
Do I let her win?
I got the one on bottom. Mine.
Mine.
Got it. I called that one.
Did you?
It's not like I always have to win. I just never want to lose.
Damn.
Good shooting. I guess.
At the very end. She called mine and she shot one. I didn't know she called 2 of them through that mine. Alright. Magical.
So, random question. What would you say are 2 qualities you would be looking for, if you were looking, in a companion?
Oh, that's easy. Wit and honesty.
Oh, I see. I picked witty and affectionate, in case you're curious. I guess we can meet in the middle.
No one's perfect. This is some nice music.
Milady?
Elevator music.
Oh, apologies.
Move. Almost there. Good move. You're the perfect puzzle partner. Sorry. Guess it's my turn to be awkward.
Well, that was lovely, actually.
Yes. That was something, wasn't it?
Oh, we might need one more try, just to make sure it really worked.
Well, once we're out of here, we'll have more than one try ahead of us.
Agatha took the trinkets we collected and added them to her frost tonic. She had the family she always wanted, and nothing was going to stop that. Not even time itself. That night, we couldn't wait to see if our new feelings would shatter the spell holding us in.
Oh crap, it's not. It's not enough! It's not
I don't know what to
enough.
say. I thought it would work.
So did I. It's just a stupid spell. Wait, V! Come back!
I had no idea what to do next. I was at a loss for words. And then over the balcony, I heard...
Hot 1, hot 12. Shiny biscuits, don't fail me now. Hey, tower, watch the cape. No, seriously, watch it. Doesn't it flow nicely in the wind? Whisper is terrified, but Whisper has learned to repress his feelings.
Whisper?
King Graham, are you ready to seek adventure? Whoa! Get a load of those arms. You look like Whisper feels.
That's flattering, but inappropriate.
Seriously, it's called Arm Day. You look like you've been on an armed decade.
Hey, Whisper, that's enough. There's more to this princess than a sterling physique.
Princess?
Oh, long story. Did you scale this tower looking for the love of your life, too?
What? No! I was sent to rescue you. Wait, there are ladies? I wasn't informed about any ladies. How does my mane look?
Well, I appreciate the thought, but I don't need rescuing. I'm doing just fine on my own, thank you. You didn't bring any adventuring rope, did you?
Adventuring rope?
Looks like you're stuck up here with us, then. Might as well pull up a chair. And try to keep it down. The others are sleeping.
Whisper shall! Whisper!
I filled Whisper in on the mess I had gotten myself into. After talking a lot about himself, he gave me really bad advice, like...
Well, why can't you just have 2 queens?
And...
Are you sure they don't know Whisper?
After a while, he decided that the best thing we could do was write down how I felt in a love poem of sorts.
Okay, let's begin. First, I'll need a verb.
Oh no! I'm not good with these. Feel the rainbow, touch the rainbow, taste the rainbow. His animations are, hey there, Glitter, how you doing? Flattering but inappropriate, indeed. It's good to see you, though. Albeit I don't like his model, but the animations are, I mean, I like both. Look.
Look? An adjective?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
And an animal.
Werebear, welt snoot, bridge troll, owl.
Owl?
A part of the body. Ooh, cheeky.
They mentioned the ears before. Let's try ears.
Ears.
And your favorite cheese.
Ooh. Camembert, Limburger, Gouda, cheddar. I'm preferential to the cheddar myself. Cheddar.
Cheddar.
Let's see here. Yep, that should do it. Here you go.
Our love looks like a beautiful owl. And your ears are like cheddar. Love, Graham. That doesn't sound too romantic.
Perhaps it needs some work. I'll leave it here so you can edit it to your liking.
Thanks.
Oh, and a special rabbit sent this. Someone must be looking out for you.
How convenient.
Thanks.
A convenient plot
Whisper's
device.
lips will whisper. Nothing more.
You know, your whispering voice is louder than your normal voice, right?
That's an exaggeration on your part, and you know it.
Quiet! You're waking everybody up.
My whisper voice wouldn't wake a baby.
Someone's coming.
Whisper should hide. If the ladies see Whisper, Graham won't stand a chance.
Good idea.
Whisper shall hide over the balcony.
Wait, no, don't! How did you... I thought only true love is allowed to freely leave this tower.
Whisper truly loves.
Well done. I knew that was going to happen.
Figures. Only Whisper could love himself enough to break the spell.
Whisper will leave you to it, Graham. Good luck. I'll write.
Well done. All right. So we have the awkward love poem and the book. Can I do something with the poem? Can I edit it in some way? No. Interesting. She's still up. Now the question is, do I manipulate the clock now? Or do I continue exploring? Guess I'll keep exploring. It's just a death. Seriously?
Look. From the inside, has a pretty princess joined me all the way down here?
I have.
Have you brought a gift? Quote, princesses must always bring a gift to those they visit. Unquote.
Right, a gift. Let me get right on
that. Can we give you the potion to the poem?
That didn't fit there.
No.
What do you think about this gift?
I'm sorry. That's not a very personal gift.
We give the book.
I picked this out special for you.
I don't want to sound common, but that gift is far too cheap.
I'll see you later. Oops. All right. So we'll set it to 540. What kind of weirdo? How do I... Alright, it's in 10-minute increments, I guess. And this was 5. I'm sorry? Was that just to reset it? I'm confused. Wasn't that 540? Five. Five. 30, 35, 40. Yeah, that's 540. Right? It just reset it.
Now's not the time for that. Round peg, square hole. There's not many places you can interact with, and I assumed 540 was correct. Unless there's some kind of hidden meaning behind 540. Like, what's the opposite time of 540? Hmm. 320.
The enchanted canvas painted a young...
Am I doing this wrong? Is this not the hour hand? I mean, this goes in 10-minute increments. So yeah, it's not going to work. It's going to skip over it, yeah. There's nothing I can do once I reset it, so... I thought there was some way to manipulate it once it happens. Can I change it here? Let's use the mouse. Is 540 not working? No, it's not. It's not doing anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 o'clock. 30 for 35, 40. That's 540. I did. Nothing happened. Okay, maybe I shouldn't reset it then. I'll just leave it at 540 and continue. Maybe that's not the solution. Maybe I'm overthinking this. No, what's throwing me off though is that I had to, for the other clock puzzle, I had to manipulate the button and then it worked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30, 35, 40. Okay. There's nothing else to manipulate, so I'm just going to leave it as is. And go back down. Did it reset itself back to 12? It did.
The enchanted canvas painted a young portrait of whatever stood in front.
I wonder if just by having it there it changes something here. No.
You're not fooling me. That's not where that goes.
Maybe I have to put the book back?
What do you think about this gift?
Sorry, that collar doesn't suit me.
I picked this out special for you.
Perhaps some more.
You're not fooling me. That's not where that goes.
It gives me the hint. The book gave me the hint. It said the book is her closed clock is on the cover and is set to her closed clock. Oh my. Can I not open it? No, it's set to oh well, it reset itself. I put it to 440 to see if that was a typo. Can you not close the clock, or are you opening it when you use it? I mean, it just shows her closed clock is on the cover and it's set to 5:40. There's nothing else I can manipulate on the clock except the reset button. I can't look at the other parts of the clock, like below the actual timepiece. Like, I assume this is what opens. Like the part underneath. Like this part underneath here is what opens. Can you use the book on the clock? That actually could be it. No. No, I can't bring up the inventory. Oh, maybe I can bring it up here.
That didn't fit there.
No.
Round peg, square. That now's you're not fooling me. Round now's not that round peg.
Oh. Let's go. What is that? 10, 20? Got it.
She ran off to get away from them, didn't she?
She did. Agatha's parents did not treat her the way a princess should be treated. They saw her powers as a threat to their kingdom, so they locked her away in a tower and threw away the key.
Those miserable
So,
little
all
bums.
she really wanted was a family?
We had that in common.
Okay, so we got Hagatha's box of memories. Oh, it's okay. So it's all one thing. So that could be the gift we give her.
What do you think about this gift?
Oh. I'm sorry. This looks like a wonderful gift, but it's not.
Hagatha, you can stop the charade. I know.
You know what, beautiful?
I know all about who you are, and why we're here.
Do you like tea? Perhaps we should come inside.
Inside? Inside is the problem. You've locked us all away inside. You've... What do you have cooking in here?
Oh, that? That's nothing. Pete had no mind.
Listen, there's a giant world out there, and it may not be safe, and it may not be perfect, but it's real. And it's about time you experienced it.
Oh, I'm locked away by the power of this tower too, Princess. No one ever loved me enough to save me from its enchantment.
That's nonsense. You don't need anyone else. I can't believe I'm going to quote Whisper, but you need to...
Remember leg day? Run from danger? You need to love yourself.
Love yourself. You don't need anyone to rescue you. You can escape this tower by yourself.
Oh, I'm not ready for all that.
Remember leg day, obviously.
Go on. It's time.
Perhaps some words of encouragement would help?
Yes.
An awkward love poem.
Oh.
Oh my God.
I've never heard kinder, sweeter words spoken about me. Well, I have to be careful not to cry, as my skin will dry out. You are indeed a good princess.
Do you want to step outside?
I just might. Oh, Sarge! Guess I'm not quite ready to leave yet. I should...
Let's do it together.
What?
Princess Hagatha, would you take my hand?
I would love to. Thanks, Princess Graham. Or should I say, King Graham. You brought back a young soul to a very old woman. Graham, the frost tonic.
The what?
You have to stop it.
The princesses! They're still trapped inside.
Yeah, take my adventuring route.
Of course. Let's go, Graham. Whisper can do it. Oh man, if Whisper's hanging on there, that'd be awesome. Climb, you fool, climb!
Look out!
Oh boy. Perspective. Perspective has changed. You don't like perspective changes so much. Ah. Oh hell. Okay.
Hurry, Grandpa!
I'm trying, Gwendolyn. Is this a variation on the girl in the tower? I'm going too fast for the camera to keep up with me. Ha ha ha! Whisper can do it! I probably should have grabbed that rope. I don't know how I'm going faster than a camera, but I am. So, take that for what you will. Oh god, take the rope! Climb, climb, climb. Don't skip.
You're both going to have to jump!
The spell is unbroken!
Bee! Watch out!
Oh, she truly loved her.
It worked? It worked!
Oh no.
Wait! Niece! It's Valenice. My full name is Princess Valenice of Eastern Klima.
Whoa.
And then, you and Grandma V lived happily ever after.
Well, we got to know each other a little better before I proposed again. Lucky for me, I got a yes on the second time, and we've lived happily most of the time. A loving marriage is worth all the hard work that goes into it. And that's no fairy tale.
GG, is this the end? I mean, yeah.
All right, you can come in now.
Do we get to see her finally? I guess that's the whole point of hiding her up until now.
Ooh, it smells delightful in here.
Our table is ready, dear.
You know, I've always loved this restaurant.
Happy birthday, V.
You rigged the magic bowl to bake breakfast?
That I did.
Well, aren't you the hot cake?
King's Quest
I
1.
was waffling with it for a while before I got the pancakes to taste right.
The thin ones always creep me out.
I almost gave up when the whole operation went toast.
Sometimes you just have to keep trying until you pancake it anymore.
I have never been more in love with you than I am in this very moment. Aha, Gwendolyn must be ready with her surprise. Come in, sweetheart.
Someone doesn't like puns.
Happy birthday, Grandma V.
Well, thank you. I wonder what it could be.
Open it! Open it!
Oh my! You made this?
Sure did.
I haven't solved one of these in years, and such a lovely design. How did you know?
A little birdie told me.
Well, I just love it. And I can't wait to tinker with it. This one looks like just the right amount of tricky, the way I like 'em. Thank you, Gwendolyn.
The real present is what's inside that puzzle box.
let's solve it together.
You turn that.
I'll twist this.
And that should do it.
Oh. Oh, dear. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Grandma. Just listen.
This is my favorite birthday ever.
Well, how do I look? Very old.
And that's chapter 3. It was short, and it felt like there wasn't really too much to do, but it was better than chapter 2. Chapter 2 tried to do a lot more things, though, but chapter 3 felt like they knew their limitations and they pretty much ran with it on that one, which was nice. I honestly thought the moment where they pulled Ness and Val got pulled out, I honestly thought they were in love with each other and they would have been the couple and Hagatha would have turned back into the way she was somehow. I was like, oh, I thought that was what was going to happen. What's next on your list after finishing all the King's Quests? So, I did reach 35 subscribers about like 3 or 4 weeks ago, so that was my sub goal, and I set it so that I'll be playing Deus Ex 1 after this. So the first Deus Ex, and then I realized that I've never played Deus Ex Invisible War, so I gotta play that. So it'll be, after King's Quest is finished, it'll be Deus Ex 2, and then we move on to Space Quest, which I've never played. But yeah, I really like this chapter. It was good. A little weird that Mordor, what's his name? Not Mordor, Morden? I forgot his name. Manny's brother, he didn't age. I know Manny looks old now. I guess he used a spell. But he looks the same. I wonder why that is. Wouldn't he have aged along with Manny? And I mean, time would have passed on along anyways, right? Huh. I've had enough puns for a lifetime after browsing Reddit once. Yeah, they tend to do that on there. If you visited other townsfolk, you could find out where that clock hand that whisper had come from. Well, I went to the first blacksmith and the door was locked. I then went to the bakery. And then I think by the time I started leaving, I was being pulled away, so I couldn't go to the third shop. I'm not entirely sure how you could do that then. Was I first supposed to go check out the other shop, the potion seller? But because she starved in chapter 2, she wasn't there. Potion seller, I am going into battle. You can't handle these potions. Warrior. All right, let's go to the next part. All right, chapter 3 is completed. Enjoy the credit sequence. Yeah, the starvation thing was a huge problem. A huge problem in chapter 2 was that whole mechanic. It wasn't very good. Kat Sosi was also the voice of the old Valanice and Hagatha. So, hey, it could have worked out. You could have picked Hagatha and she would have turned into Valanice. But it would have really made things really weird, story-wise. I mean, they already changed it by introducing a second princess. And they tried to, I guess, make Hagatha human. Like, human. By showing her own struggles. But I guess it makes sense because in the original King's Quest 2, you never kill Hagatha. She's there at the wedding in the end, which is funny. But pretty funny. Hey, there's Sacrifice. Good to see you. How you doing? Did you finish Gabriel Knight? I just finished chapter 3, and we're just rolling the credit sequence. You don't mind the reimagining? You know, at first I was a little thing about it. I wasn't too keen on it. But, I mean, to be fair, King's Quest 2 was a little bare bones in terms of the story anyways. It was all left up to the imagination, really. And all Hagatha did was run around, grab you, and put her into her pot. But hey, it was a better interpretation than I thought it would be. So I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was good. I'm doing well, You've not beat it. One of the puzzles is a glitch, so I either need to find a save state after that part or do something more working on it. It could just be that you haven't solved it. A lot of times, especially with Gabriel Knight 1, you might think that you've glitched out when in fact you missed one small little tiny detail. Which the game is very unwilling to provide details on. Ugh, I can't wait till I play that game. That'll be a terrible, terrible run through. Ugh. Back from Daventry in front of King Edward. This is actually my favorite part. This piece of the score. So, what are we at? We're at 17 hours, just under 17 hours and 45 minutes on our total gameplay through the 3 chapters. We died 6 times, no hints, didn't really need hints. I was getting a little close though with the clock, but that's kind of the thing with being trapped in such a confined area. You're kind of just forced to try everything on everything, and there's not much else to lose. So, we're about to hit the 4-hour mark. What is that? Oh, I thought it might be the same issue where I missed something, but it's like the NPCs speed up a ton unnaturally when the puzzle is solved. Are you playing it through DOSBox or through ScumVM? DOSBox. Unfortunately, saves are not compatible between the two systems. You can't transfer your DOSBox saves to ScumVM, but you can load the game in ScumVM. You can actually load the majority of Sierra games on ScumVM, and they tend to have fixes that they've patched in. But you can also look up, I assume you looked at the proper DOSBox settings either through a PC Gaming Wiki or SierraHelp.com to see the proper timing. Not the timings, but to see the proper setup and see if there are any patches for Gabriel Knight. Actually, you know what? If you go to SierraHelp.com, you can see if... so you got the game on Steam, that's what it loads up in. So you can take the files and just... You don't... Even though most games will require it to run through DOSBox... I mean, not through DOSBox, through Steam. DOSBox... Well, I mean, Gabriel Knight is such an old game that you can just copy those files to another area and just run it off there without requiring Steam to be running. So... It's your first point and click. All right, let me look it up for you. And, you know, anyways, we're near the end of the stream anyways, because I'm going to stream tomorrow, and I might as well start fresh, and it's 4 hours into the stream. Might as well... I wish I could keep the music playing. There we go. To get your Season's Pass to continue your quest in Chapter 4. And there we go. We'll start Chapter 4 next time, but... Let me take a look here. Let me take a quick look for you. Let's go to Sierra Help. Let's see. Patches. Do they have installers for Gabriel Knight? All right, take a look here. Take a look at that. See if there are any patches you need to install. Mind you, those will probably have to be... unless you don't mind installing the game, I mean, running it through ScumVM, like literally taking the files. You don't even have to do anything. You just load up ScumVM. If you don't have it, install it, download it, and install it from ScumVM's website. Add the directory where the game is installed in the Steam directory to ScumVM, and then run it. And it's for a lot of Sierra games, the ScumVM developers have taken the time, I guess through other people contributing, they've added fixes of their own. So you can always do that. But anyways, let's take a look. Next chapter will be Chapter 4, No Place Like Home. You can see Graham is a bit older now. So we'll be taking a look at that next time. But yeah, that was great. Oh, wow. Sacrifice, thank you for the 200
what a
bits.
Homie. That is the exact solution they have right in those updates.
Oh, wow. It is? That's awesome. Keep in mind, though, it is those are probably DOS installers, so you probably have to extract those files, copy them to the directory, manually load up DOSBox, and then run the installer. But if they're just straight up files, just copy and paste them over, and it should work. Hopefully it works. But yeah. Older point and click games tend to be weird at times. Yes, they do. That's why a lot of like the games you run through ScumVM, they actually take the time to try and fix them. The problem is certain things they try to fix, you may not want them to fix. Like with King's Quest 1. And I also find that same problem with Space Quest 1. They don't have anything beyond PC speaker support, the original releases, but they've added it somehow. I don't know how they did it, but they've added it. And on my computer, it sounds very odd. So I might actually prefer running it off the DOSBox version, but we'll see. There are also other installers, like you can actually, like if you have the retail releases of certain games, you can download the installer from Sierra Help, and it'll ask you where the CD is, and it'll automatically install it with patches and everything, and it actually makes it really easy and user-friendly. It's really good. Hey, Madman, how you doing? GG. Thank you. But yeah, that's chapter 3. And we'll be back, I guess, tomorrow with chapter 4. What was the name of it again? Snow's Place Like Home? Snow Place Like Home. I doubt that it'll be the same as, like, following chapter... Not chapter. I doubt it'll be, like, King's Quest V, because Graham looks quite old in this photo. We'll actually go back to that. So he looks much older now. So I doubt that he'll be... This will be King's Quest V, because, you know, Snow Place Like Home remind me of the castle being abducted. But Snow Place, definitely a hilly, snowy area. Probably mountainous, probably the Yeti. That'll be awesome. That'll be awesome. But yeah, we'll be back with that later. All right. But yeah, that was King's Quest Chapter 3 completed. Hey, no problem, Sacrifice. If you pop in tomorrow, that'd be great. I'm glad I could help. Hopefully, let me know if it works, though. I really do hope it works for you. But yeah, let's end it on everyone who's been part of the thing. So Sacrifice, thank you for the 200 bits. Stay degraded, bot. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Nightmare, thank you for the sub. 2 months, thank you for that. Doppelganger, thank you for the follow. And finally, between stream days, Bubba's World, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. But I'll be back on tomorrow after 7 p.m. Eastern with Chapter 4 of King's Quest.
I think yesterday.
Gotta mute that. And yeah, Camilio. Looks like he's playing Quest for Glory 5. So let's give him a host. And let's grab that. Actually, you know what? Let's give him a raid. We should give him a raid. And there we go. And there we go. Click that. And there. All right, guys. Camilio. He is currently playing through Quest for Glory 5. So that should be fun. But until then, everyone, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, take care. Have a great night. Have a great morning. Stay safe as always. And I'll see you next time. Bye.